So it's not every day that you get to work on cars, customize them, spread that knowledge to people here on YouTube. And that's what makes this channel and channels across YouTube so special, is that people like myself and other YouTubers and viewers like you can all learn all together inside of this ecosystem. Today, I have a very, very special upgrade to this car that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Now, I will tell you, it took a little bit of research to do, but I think you're gonna like this one. Stay focused. So this gives you just enough rumble. It isn't too obtrusive. I guess that's how you pronounce that. It isn't too obtrusive. It's just enough in my mind to let you know that there's a little something coming to this. There's a little something more special about this car. And yes, if you notice, my trim piece is missing. It's actually over here. It just came off, so I need to figure out how to get that back on. I may use some kind of adhesive or something to stick it on because it keeps coming off. But yeah, what do you think about that sound? Sounds good, right? Well, I want to give a huge shout out to Ocampos, and let me see. Do I have a card for them? I think I do. All right, so here's their info at Ocampos. I've been using them for about 2 years now. If you've seen the first episode from Focus 1, where I went and did the central exhaust, that was done at Ocampos. This build here is also done at Ocampos. You know, they're super friendly staff. They're super straightforward, and they'll tell you, and then even offer suggestions on things you might want to do for your car that you didn't even think was possible. So again, here is their tag. Check them out if you're in the Dallas area. Ocampo. What else are we going to talk about here? Yeah, but look at this. Look at. Let's get an out review. Car sounds really good. Let's get a couple more. Now let's talk about what I actually had to do. Let's cut the car off. Let's get inside here. Let's cut the car off. All right, so to get this exhaust to fit, one, we're using a 2013 MazdaSpeed3 2.5 liter turbo exhaust. Okay, innately the exhaust does not fit. It'll sit up in there, and it doesn't hang down like the Focus RS exhaust that's over there, that actually hangs down too far on the SE, and I believe also the ST. The reason for that is the RS doesn't have a spare tire trunk space. It's not taking up that trunk space, so they're able to fit that RS exhaust that's over there up there, and it won't show down as far. If we step out of the car here and go look at the exhaust under here, it is down just far enough where you can't even tell that it's down here. Actually really beautifully installed. Like I said, Ocampo's does a really good job, and it's actually ended up being custom. So what we had to do to get this to fit in there, one, we had to chop it down, remove the brackets, chop it down, and we had to reroute this using the stock bumper. This is still the stock bumper. It's not the RS bumper. I wanted to keep it stock, more stock as possible. Obviously upgrading the exhaust to fit the dual exhaust fit. I think it's much more aggressive and much more attractive than the fart can that came with the car. Okay, but we have to chop it on both sides in order for this to fit in here, because the MazdaSpeed3 exhaust is too long. If you don't do any chopping or anything, it's too long, and it'll actually hit the bumper over there, and you don't want that. So we did that, and then we rerouted the exhaust hangers. See if I can get up in here. Rerouted the exhaust hangers, still using the same brackets, but you kind of shifted it forward a bit and then pulled the exhaust out towards me, as you see, and that helped angle this down and to give it that nice level view that you're seeing right here. That's what we did. So essentially we modified it. We modified a MazdaSpeed3 exhaust to fit the Focus SE car, and now we have dual exhaust. So if you want to do the same thing, one, you need to go get a MazdaSpeed3 exhaust, and then head on over to Ocampo's, and since they've already done this one, I'm sure they can do yours as well. But make sure you have this bumper, because if you have the different Focus SE bumper, I think this might be something like from the SEL, you're going to have to cut that bumper because it definitely won't fit. I have this little cutout here at the bottom that can handle a dual exhaust, so you're going to need that, and you know which one you have. Yours don't look like this, then you have, I think, like the 2015 version or the 2014 version of the rear bumper. So yeah, that's it on that front. It's actually not a bad, it didn't take them very long. It took more time like planning out how we want to get the cuts to go and making sure, you know, everything lined up, than actually performing any other work. Like I said, those guys over there, they do such a good job. I enjoy going and just, you know, being in good company with them. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next build. I got some interesting stuff coming out for the ST over here, and more content coming for the SE that I'll be giving you snippets and Easter eggs in these videos. So I really don't do a lot of say updating-ish, but you get to see where my thought process is going. One, at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video, I like to do little Easter eggs. So if you weren't knowing what all this is, it actually all means something. Everything that I post in the channel, it has a meaning. It's not just random shots and stuff like that. Even the goats and the conveyor belt that I went to Waco, Dr. Pepper factory for, those all have meaning, and that will come back up in future videos if you check back on the channel. Anyway, like I said, it's Focused Hands here, signing off. Peace.